Okay, so people have been asking me what is a Trackhawk and what do they actually do. And this is a Trackhawk. This is the, just got to put my glasses on. I wasn't seeing the, the screen properly then. But so they're basically a mum's minivan looking car. And not much to tell you that they're Trackhawks until you start looking at the badges, but really there's not a lot of giveaways, you know. On the side, one of the big giveaways is the huge Brembo brakes that come on these things, and there is, yes, supercharged sort of sitting on the side there, and as you can see, these brakes are just absolutely huge. Don't mind a bit of dirt at the moment, I'm just obviously on the track here, but yeah, they're a really sleek looking car. They're sort of like real CIA material, I reckon. Just really nice. Love the colour, the black. Pain in the ass to keep clean. I can already see, yeah, a couple of marks there. I'm just alright. but yeah, but they really do sort of finish off nicely. They're as you can see, just well put together. And but a lot of what I like about them is actually inside them, and I think that's what we'll have a look at next and just see. Okay, just before I get inside the car, this one thing I did forget to show is the remote control, and quite handy. Just hit the button twice, and there it goes. Starts up and ready to go. Now, I don't know how useful that is for, you know, applications, but sort of cool, isn't it? Anyway, let's have a look inside. Okay, so this is the dash, and pretty much I've got Sam with me at the moment. Say hello, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
And pretty nice media setup, the way they do all this, all their controls and bits and pieces, and certainly a lot of different functionalities to not just your seats as you're seeing here, but lots of apps for everything from performance. Some of the things that are really incredible are the performance pages. Actually, while it's just loading, you can also, from the steering wheel here, get a quick look at everything from tyre pressure to terrain, driver assist for your turning on your so you don't go outside of your lanes. And look, a lot of the new cars are getting these days. So some of this is, even though I'm going through and sort of showing you some different features, all change required, and that's true. It's right on its 36,000 k, so that is true. But yeah, so basically over here, then you've got everything for performance. So you can certainly look at kilowatts, G-force, boost pressure, etc. You can set up timers to have a look at your 0 to 100s, 0 to 160s, etc. A lot of different things to be able to have that are lovely, great distractions. Probably the one that I reckon you'd use the most is down a little bit further. The G-force is interesting. The engine is handy. Actually, I've had a bit of a play with that one, and you're keeping an eye on power versus torque and boost pressure. But the most interesting one is when you drive along is the dyno. That really is a great little thing to have on board. Most of it's just curiosity stuff, to be honest, but you know, a bit of fun. Okay, so I'll just go to nav for the moment, and as you'll see, we're in Tangambalanga in the middle of nowhere here, and we're off the beaten track a bit, but that's Hogan Lane, yes. With these as well, down here you've got all your different modes. So launch mode, which you can actually set up this button here to your rev range and set it up for a 2500 RPM launch, etc. Track, sports, snow, tow, and all your different drive modes there. So pretty sure when I'm changing over here, yep, you'll see the pictures change over here. So snow mode, tow mode, where am I going to there? Go back, auto, sport, and track mode. Track mode need to be a bit careful of, because you are turning off all your traction control, etc. These things will light up on 4 tyres, and it's certainly a good idea to maybe think about that. I've just been running it in sport mode, which means your suspension's a little bit sort of harder, I suppose, but most people actually run them in auto mode, and I think find that's quite good. Just having a look at checking system for diagnostic codes. This thing just goes on and on. There's no question about it. What else? Up the top, you've got controls for your sunroof, etc. So basically, your cover comes over, then you've got a second layer that comes off, and basically it goes backwards. You can actually take that right back with with the second auto function there. So it's a bit sort of interesting. And then I've got to hit that one, don't I? Yeah, that's it. So it'll just keep sort of going back. So basically then when you want to close up, just close it. Oops, hang on, let one do at a time actually, would be a better idea. So that just closes up as such. And as you can see, that's the cover on the two areas there is all sort of open, and Sam's just closing the bit that makes it all go dark again. So yeah, that's quite nifty actually. I've never been really a sunroof person, but yeah, it's not too bad. What we're going to do is we're going to get off the dirt here, and just for everybody to know up front, got Sam in the car, so can't do anything too silly because I'm clever and I know how to stay alive. But we'll go and get on a bit of road, and Sam can take over and just show you a little bit about what this thing does. But yeah, pretty cool car, that's for sure.